Now that you have your 3-axis talking skull, you might want to change some of the parameters. So the first thing we're going to look at is eye color, random movement, and things like that. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to hit down, set. The status light will blink blue, and it's blinking once, and that's what we want. So you hit set again, and then you go into program mode. The first status is DMX, which we're not going to go into right at the moment. So you hit the down button, and that gives you the auto talk sensitivity. So the first thing you can do is you turn the trim pot, and this default setting is 10. So you turn it down all the way to 1, that's auto talk off. Anywhere in between 2 and 16 is how chatty the skull will get. So you would just pan between 1 and 16. So 10 is the default, and we'll leave it there. So the next thing we're going to look at is random movement when not talking. So that's 3 blinks. We get rid of the audio, and the default is 5. So as you turn that higher, you see it moves more frequently, and it goes to 8. And as you turn it down, around 1, it turns less frequently. The default for this is 5. Hit the down button, and that's the next status is random movement when talking. The default for this is 10. It's between 1 and 16. The lower you go, the less movement you get. The higher you go, the more movement you get. Default for this is 10. You hit down again. This is the setting for the eye color. The default is 10. It's for the eye color and sensitivity. So, and brightness. So as you turn the trim pot, you see the lights change, the LED eyes change color, and also the brightness changes. You can make it any color you want and any brightness you want. The default for this is 10. You hit down again. The next setting for this is the eye, the way the eyes react when he's talking or not talking. So the default for this is 16, which means the eyes are on all the time. If you put it down to 1, you get a quick blinking when he talks, and then anywhere in between would be a fading off or on when the audio stops. As you can see, the lights fade off, and then when he starts talking again, the lights fade back on again. So you can go anywhere between 1 and 16. 16 is on all the time, which is the default. Hit down again. That allows you to now save the settings when the status light turns red. You hit the set button, you hold it for 2 seconds, and those are your settings.